Let me just tell you the truth. Men cheat. Loyalty is not always 100% from men.
Really?
This is just the truth.
Okay, but do you expect 100% loyalty from your girl?
Yes.
You do? If I don't have money, I'm unemployed, and I'm dating a rich man, let me tell you what many Nigerian girls would do for this man. They'll cook for him, they'll clean for him, they'll run errands for him.
But they can't do it for their boyfriend.
They'll wash. So exactly what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that broke women are still useful. Broke men are useless. Hi, my name is Adora. So I'm looking for someone who's compatible. I'm looking for someone with similar values, someone who I can vibe with, someone who we are compatible mentally, sexually, physically. That's what I'm looking for, really. So I'm here to debate my dates.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. Hi, I'm Adora. What's the name?
My name is Hope.
Nice to meet you, Hope.
Yeah, it's nice.
So my first assertion is I believe women and men should be judged equally for their sexual exploits. So what do you think?
I don't think they should.
Why?
Because they face different consequences.
What do you mean? You mean a consequence that you know of?
Let's look at it in the cultural way. Culturally, women are expected to be more modest. Why men are expected to be dominant.
Okay, so what is the reward for women for being modest?
Now,
what do we gain? So women have been modest all this while. What have we gained from it, really? To me, I don't see it as anything, because I feel like we're not gaining anything from being modest. And to be honest, I feel like the consequences of being sexually, wild is the same for male and female, because it's the same STDs that both of us get, to be honest. The same syphilis is the same syphilis I'll get if we engage in the sex. It's the same hepatitis, the same HIV. There's no difference.
It's not the same social reaction.
It's not the same social reaction.
It's not the same reaction from.
So if I came and I told you that I'm a virgin and I want you to marry me, how would you know I'm a virgin? How would you know I've exploited? I've done a lot. How?
I wouldn't know.
So what if I say I've given my life to Christ?
It doesn't change anything.
It changes a lot, because people rebrand every day now. I can come out and say, oh, I've given my life to Christ, and everything has become new. So like people do that. Men do that
just the same way we do.
Men do that every day. So that's not a consequence for me.
Just the same way.
To be honest, that's not a consequence.
It's a consequence, because we would say
there's a way around it, so there's no consequence. I can lie, I can rebrand. So how's that a consequence?
What you rebrand with when we have witnesses?
I can rebrand. I can tell you that. I do not want to mention names, but we have a popular actress who is now a deaconess. So I can rebrand.
Has she been a woman of God? Has she stopped people talking about all those trends that she
Yes, it has. People are now focused on her presence, which is her being a woman of God.
Do you know the effort it takes for a woman to clear her name, and the effort? A man doesn't really put in effort, much
like
effort
I
to clear their
said,
name.
I can actually be sexually... All right, thank you.
All right.
So he said cultural aspect is the major consequence of a woman having sexual exploits per se. But if we're being honest, really, is that really a consequence? Because I feel like there are other things like that are not culturally allowed and we still do them and we get away with them, to be honest. There's so many things in our traditions and cultures that we don't all do. To be honest, if we're going to go by that, we are not all doing everything our culture and tradition expects. So we just pick and choose the ones we go with. So I don't think that's as much as a consequence, to be honest.
Hi, I'm Adora. What's your name?
I'm Davesy.
Nice to meet you, babes.
Yeah, pleasure's mine. You look beautiful, by the way.
Oh, now you don't look so bad yourself.
Thank you.
So my session is, I believe men and women should be judged equally for their sexual exploits. What do you think?
Well, society, yes. But if we're going to be talking about equality, I think we're going to start talking about standard being equal, because I'm very, very sure when you ladies cannot consider, let me say 85% of ladies cannot consider a man with low standards. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I feel like for you not considering a man with low standard, then I shouldn't consider a woman that is too sexually that is too sexually exposed. Let me use that word. That's what I believe, yeah.
So give me an example of something that you wouldn't take.
Something I wouldn't take.
If she did this in the past that you wouldn't take.
Talking about sexual exploit here? Okay, let me set an example. let's say you used to be an escort. Yeah, I'm sure you understand what I mean. Yeah, an escort, and then I found out that is your past, right? And then I found out that you used to be an escort. Are you expecting me to judge you the way I would judge somebody that I discover I'll be the one disflowering her?
To be honest,
yeah.
If you wouldn't, me too, I would judge the same person. If I realize the guy I'm to date or I'm dating is also an ex-escort, I'll still judge the person the same.
Well, I guess it's very, when it comes to that case, it's very different.
No, it's not very different because I also judge. I wouldn't date someone who's an ex-escort.
It is.
So I would actually judge them the same.
Men are naturally created to be polygamous. That's like the belief. Okay.
So he said men are polygamous in nature. Really? Please, if I got $1 for every time I heard that rubbish, please, there's no such thing as men are polygamous in nature. I think everybody have a sexual nature. Everybody has the ability to be polygamous if they want to be honest. So I feel like if you want to be in a polygamous relationship, be in a polyamorous relationship and rest, or don't even be in a relationship at all. Like, don't enter a monogamous relationship and start saying men are polygamous in nature. Please.
Well, I feel like first off, is the obvious truth. Men are polygamous in nature, except you don't want to accept it. You know, men are polygamous in nature. I said it to her, and I don't know why that triggered her. And I think the reason why she got triggered is because she's obviously running from the truth, I guess.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Adora. What's your name?
I'm Kingsley.
Nice to meet you, Kingsley.
Yeah.
So, my assertion is I believe men and women should be judged equally for their sexual exploits. What do you think?
You guys are different.
We're different in what sense?
You understand? We the men, the way we see things, it's different from you guys. You guys are more emotional. Very emotional, yes.
Okay.
So in that aspect, I don't feel we should judge the both gender equally.
So are you saying that women who are into sex work are being emotional with their work?
Actually, yes.
So you agree that prostitutes are emotionally attached to all their customers? So imagine saying that sex workers are emotionally attached to the men they have sex with. Like, in what world? Like, this whole idea that women are emotionally attached to anyone they have sex is bullshit. Because a lot of women have sex for just fun. Like, I think it's an ego thing that men don't want to believe that a lot of women have sex for fun. Like, I know women who have sex for fun. So I think men just don't want to sit down with that idea that there are women that actually have sex for fun. So what's the favorite thing about yourself?
I'm very optimistic.
Oh, okay, that's nice. So my second assertion is, I believe women should not date men that are financially below them. What do you think?
You can't focus on finance when you could focus on emotional intelligence, loyalty, and protection.
But are you aware that majority of Nigerian men are insecure about their financial status?
Because women make them insecure.
There's no way women make all of them insecure.
Most of them.
No,
not all
true.
of them.
That's not true. That is not true, because you will see even in cases where women don't mind, they just go for guys that are financially below them. Let me say a woman who is like the boss and she's dating someone who is like a security guard. You always see in that case what happens is that the guy now tries to like sabotage the woman. You now hear things like, oh babe, don't go and write your masters, don't do your masters, babe, don't go abroad, choose me, don't go to abroad, choose me, don't do your masters, choose me. They always try to sabotage the woman to come down to their level. So every single time a woman tries to go for someone who is below her, that's what happens. So no, women should not date people below them.
That's not true.
That's
because no, you cannot judge based on a story or just one story you've heard.
No, I'm not judging based on these things happen every day. We see it online. This is the norm.
And that's because you see the ones that don't work. You don't see the ones that work.
And also, Nigerian men that don't have money, they're very useless, really.
What makes them useless? That's what I said. Is when you focus on finance, you lose focus from the things that are important. They are not useless.
So what is important?
Their ambition. They are ambitious people because they've not gotten it right.
So what if the man is not ambitious?
Now, money is temporary. Character is permanent. You should focus more on character, the man's emotional intelligence, the upbringing, because we say charity begins.
So are you aware? Well, you're aware of the saying that people change when they have money, right? So how do you even know the character of the man you're with if he has not had the money yet? People really change when they have money, male and female.
Now you're telling me that.
So how do I know the character of the guy I'm dating if he doesn't have money?
You are dating someone to get to know the person.
Thank you. That's all I have to say.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Like, aside from finances, what can a man do for me, to be honest? Like I said, men don't even give like the basics in relationship, from orgasm to even minor care. Even a woman being sick sometimes, a man cannot, it will be so hard for a man to come and wash her clothes or even take care of her when she's sick. It's so hard for them. So what should I look forward to if not the finances? Because them normally, they don't even care. They don't do anything aside from the finances. Like, finances is like the highlight of a man, to be honest. Hi. So what's your favorite feature in a partner?
The obvious. Let me use that. Let me put it out. The obvious that everybody wants.
So what do you mean by the obvious?
Well, the obvious is obvious. You know, it's just physically, right? You can't expect me to end up with somebody that is like, you know, sardine, or somebody that is very slim, or yeah, that's what I mean. I love somebody that is physically petite and, you know, some kind of.
Okay.
You get, yeah.
So my second assertion is, I believe women shouldn't date men that are financially below them.
Why?
Okay, one.
Because I think money is important, but a growth mindset is also necessary, because it's not, you can't expect to date somebody, a rich man that has no future, or stay with somebody that is just building one, regardless of your financial status. So I feel like it depends on the mind of the lady and the way you see the man, the features. You must have seen it.
So you're saying I should date for potential?
Not just potentials.
That's what you're saying. You're saying I should see that he's ambitious.
That's what I'm saying. Not just him. Maybe
I should see the future
before you consider dating somebody.
You know that's a risk,
no,
right?
Hold on. Before you consider somebody, before you consider somebody that is financially below you, you must have seen some things. Of course, you that you're financially above him, you have this kind of mindset. You also have a mentality of growth.
So are you aware that we have so many celebrities who women saw? We have so many married celebrities that women married them when they had nothing. Okay. And what happened when they got something?
Well,
they changed.
Yeah, men are the same.
So you're saying I should date somebody for potential?
Hold on.
Like, I don't know what that person's tomorrow's move is going to be.
Yes, I'm very, very aware of that. But at the same time, there's this saying that men are the same, but men don't think the same way. All men are the same, of course, right? Including me myself. I'm like every other man out there. But they say the way we think differs. You understand? You cannot expect me to. If I want to date, I date not because of your money. You can be financially okay more than I am. I accept it.
Give you a scenario, yeah?
Okay.
If I own companies and you're just a security guard, do you think you'll be comfortable dating me?
Yeah, I will. Because I'm a man.
It's easier said than done, you know. Are you sure
can we like practice that already?
Are you sure your ego can carry it if I drive you?
No, no.
If I drive you to a date, can your ego take that? If I pay the bills for our food, can your ego take that?
This is not ego. If
I buy a house for you, can your ego take that?
Do you understand what I said earlier?
If I pay the rent for us, can your ego take that?
I can allow it. It's a free world. I said it earlier that
you can allow it, but doesn't mean you're not going to be insecure about it.
Can you let me respond to the question you asked me?
Right on.
You cannot judge with all these things. I might be at my stage of growth. And then I have money. If you say you have companies, it's not possible for me not to have my own money. It is not possible. But you are financially richer than I am. Men that have growth mindset, they are not always with cash. They are always broke. Men that, to an extent, not all the time, to an extent, men that have growth mindset, they don't always have money.
So my question to you is, if I was doing better than you, if for instance, you have a 9 to 5 200%. You have a 9 to 5 job and I'm a politician's daughter. Can you?
That's going to be my top.
Can your ego take it?
See, I will put my ego in one side.
Easier said than done.
See, let me tell you something. You don't understand what this is Nigeria, right?
Right, that's fine.
This is
fine. Thank you.
I want to know why.
Thank you.
A guy should not. Well, I think I have.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you too. But you're beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you a question,
Yeah.
If I'm dating a broke guy, he doesn't have a job, and I'm working, I'm doing a 9 to 5. what can he do for me? If he's not giving me money, what can he do for me?
He would definitely have one thing he's doing.
Like what? What do men do? What do broke men do for women?
They won't tell you.
Like what?
They won't have to tell you. You would
No, I
definitely
want to know,
have
like,
one or two.
the question is, what can a man who is not financially buoyant do for a woman who is like financially higher than him? What can he do? Because let me give you an example. Let me give you a scenario. If I don't have money, I'm unemployed, and I'm dating a rich man, yeah? Let me tell you what many Nigerian girls would do for this man. They'll cook for him, they'll clean for him, they'll run errands for him.
But they can't do it for their boyfriend.
They'll wash. So exactly what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that broke women are still useful. Broke men are useless.
Oh, the broke
broke boyfriend will not come and wash my clothes.
Why?
Exactly.
Why?
That's the point. He won't do it. He won't come and cook for me. He won't do all these things. But broke girlfriend will do it. So they are useless.
You are judging me based on financial aspect because, okay, now, you will go to a rich man's house and because it's wealthy, okay, you do anything for him, but you can't do it for your boyfriend. Why?
That's not exactly my point. My point is that women who don't have money,
yes,
would regardless of how much they have, they are going to be useful in other ways to a man. But a man that doesn't have money, there's no other way to be useful. They don't even give you orgasm, and that's like the bare minimum.
What if he's trying to build up something? See. What if you see like
so
a
you're saying the same point.
There's a potential.
You're saying the same point the other guy said. You're saying I should date for potential.
Wait,
and I'm telling you that potential is not even certain. A man can have money and decide to leave me. It's not certain. So
a broke girl leaves her boyfriend to meet a rich man. So people will be like, oh, she made a good move. But when the guy gets rich, now leaves the girl that was with him and gets another girl, what will be your response?
So what are you saying?
If you can actually see the potential in the man.
Okay, so the conversation with Kingsley was so underwhelming, to be honest. Like, he didn't even bring any new point to the conversation. Like, they were just spitting the same facts, to be honest. I feel like it would have brought something new. I feel like the whole potential thing was already too old, and we already know the answer to that.
So broke guys are actually attentive. They listen. You can actually cry on their shoulder, you get. So they're always there for you. Sometimes when you like try to say one or two things to them, they're always there. And they active, they're active for that part.
So my third assertion is, I think wives and girlfriends should deserve the same loyalty. What do you think?
No, they shouldn't.
Why?
Because it's different obligation, different commitment. There's legal obligation, cultural, even spiritual obligation that comes with marriage.
And so, these things don't exist for the girlfriend.
For a girlfriend, that it's not even permanent yet. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
So why are you dating? If you are not obligated to this person, you don't feel you should be loyal to someone you are dating. So why are you dating the person?
Now I meet you, I like you. The only thing I know about you is what I can see about you. Nothing much. Then as time goes on, I start knowing things. I even start knowing about your family background. I know, in fact.
Do you know the difference between wife and girlfriend?
Let me hear it.
The only difference is one has an official paper saying this person is permanent in my life. This person is someone I value. The other person just does not have that paper.
Why
That's the only
is there
difference.
a need for that paper in the first place?
That's the only difference to
the reason why there's a need for marriage is because there's an hierarchy. If you are my girlfriend, there are things I don't expect from you as a girlfriend.
So you don't expect me to be loyal?
Now, there's loyalty.
I'm asking you a question. You don't expect me to be loyal?
Not to the point as a wife. I do not expect my wife to talk to any.
Okay, so as a girlfriend, I'm allowed to see other people, right?
You can as a girlfriend, if you're my girlfriend, you can have male friends. You can talk to men.
No, I said see other people, like sleep with other people. I'm allowed, right?
That is why I said the commitment is of different days.
Yes or no? Am I allowed to sleep with other people as your girlfriend? Yes or no?
No. Relationship are of different. The loyalty she's expecting, she can only get as a wife, not as a girlfriend. So she cannot be expecting the responsibility I would give to her as a husband. She cannot be expecting that kind of responsibility from me as a boyfriend. I would up my responsibility up when I become her husband. So the loyalty she's asking of from me, she can't get it as a boyfriend. She can only get that when she becomes a wife. So when she uses the word, oh, can she be sleeping around? I said no, because it's not just morally right for a woman to be sleeping around, irrespective of whether she's even single or not. She might not be committed to a particular guy, even as a single girl without a boyfriend. Does that make her, once she starts sleeping around, that means she's a lady for hire.
Okay, so my third assertion is, I think girlfriends and wives they deserve the same loyalty from their partner. What do you think?
No.
Why?
Because you can't expect the level of loyalty I will have for a girlfriend should be the same for a wife. Number one, a girlfriend is just a female friend. Do you understand? It's a female friend. We are still in a process, in a love process. We are still learning about ourselves. You understand? We are not yet fully committed. We are not legally binded. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like the loyalty is not going to be worth a while we are still
I want to ask you, do you expect loyalty from your girlfriend?
Of course, yes.
So you expect it, but I shouldn't expect it. What girlfriend shouldn't expect it?
A girlfriend should not expect 100% loyalty.
But I should expect.
You should.
But you should expect 100% loyalty from me.
Even the Bible says.
Really?
The Bible. Let me quote the Bible for you.
Oh, you're talking to an atheist.
No, I'm not.
Let's just keep that aside.
Okay, now, I don't know what verse or what chapter in the Bible, but there's a place in the Bible that says women should be submissive to men, even if you are married or not. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know what verse, I don't know what chapter.
Okay.
Now, that word, that is what I'm saying, you are to be submissive to me. Now, let's take it back to history. Okay, Look at the history of...
I have another question for you, really. So, aside the fact that the loyalty, when you're looking for a partner, one of the things you're checking, is loyalty not one of the things you check for in a partner?
Yeah,
if you want to marry somebody, is not loyalty not one of the things you check for?
Of course, yes.
Okay, so how am I supposed to approve you as my husband?
Because I'll be loyal
from our relationship. Yeah. If you're not loyal in that relationship, how am I supposed to approve you for the next
let me just tell you the truth. This is just a bitter truth that most ladies always refuse to listen to. Men cheat. Loyalty is not always 100% from men.
Really?
This is just the truth.
Wow.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So you cannot, of course, there's a way I would, should I call it game? I don't know if I should call it game, but there's a way I would.
Okay, but do you expect 100% loyalty from your girlfriend?
Yes.
You do?
Are you? Oh. All right. Well, she pressed the buzzer because she's running from the truth, you know? You cannot expect me to give my 100%. This is just the truth. Except you are running from this truth. You can't expect me to be loyal to you 100% when we are not married. This is just, I don't know. There's like a calculation to this whole thing. I am loyal to somebody 100%, and then what if later in the nearest future you find somebody better than I am, probably maybe better in bed, better financially, better mentally, or whatever. You can just give me all sort of silly excuses, because female actually are very, very good in composing excuses for leaving a relationship. So you can't expect me to be 100% loyal to that kind of thing. But when I'm legally binded to you, yes, I know that, okay, nobody else, this is like the final bus stop. Even though upon still, I cannot still be like loyal 100%, because normally, I said something earlier too, that men are polygamous in nature. This is just the bitter truth that most women don't want to accept.
So what's the best physical feature a woman can have?
Petite, beautiful, not much paparazzi, you get.
Okay. So my third assertion is, I believe girlfriends and wives deserve the same loyalty. What do you think?
No.
Why?
No. A smart man will always fear a woman. Yes.
Really?
Because you can't compare a girlfriend and a wife. Those are two different people.
So I can say the same. I can't compare a husband and a boyfriend.
Just listen to me, please.
I'm listening.
A girlfriend, a wife. One is legally married. They give you paper, right? So this one, before you could get to your wife, you go through a process. Loyalty process. So you guys need to understand yourself. You get? So it's when me now, as a guy, once I've seen that click, we're like, oh, this is the person. That's when I cannot consider you being a wife.
Really?
I can't give you the same loyalty, like, nah.
You guys don't, Nigerian men don't even give loyalty to their wives. So what are we even talking about?
See, you guys, see.
What are we talking about? You don't even give the loyalty to your wives. So I'm not saying the same loyalty you guys give to your wife, give it to your girlfriend. And you're saying no because you guys don't even give 100% loyalty to your wives.
Do you know I can be cheating with another person outside, but I still rate my wife or my girl or like the girl I love higher than that girl outside.
The same thing for me. I can still be someone outside and I'm in love with my boyfriend. I will never let him go. Really. The same thing.
But I can't just give you the same loyalty as a wife.
The same thing. I can't give you the same loyalty too as a boyfriend. To be honest, I have not put the ring on it, so you have not put the ring on it, so I can decide to, with the shuffle one or two men.
Even with the ring on, and I will still cheat.
Should I tell you the truth here? Normally, a woman should date like 5. Shuffle between them. Since I don't. Yes, now you just said that loyalty. You don't deserve the same loyalty.
That's why we have dozens of women outside there with them.
To be honest, I feel you should shuffle through the 5 men. They don't deserve the same. You just said it now. You don't deserve the same loyalty. They have not given me a ring, Abby. That's your point. So if your point is that it has to take a ring to give loyalty, then I can do the same.
That's how you guys miss the right ones.
Oh, we miss the guy that cheated on his girlfriend.
No,
we miss the guy that cheated on his girlfriend. This is how we miss them.
No, you don't understand.
For me, I don't know about you, but personally, I think loyalty is one of the characteristics I look for in a person.
Everybody
before I actually
loyalty.
If I actually take it seriously and it gets to marriage. So if you're not being loyal in the boyfriend stage, we can't move to the next stage, really.
I said that now.
And you said that, but you just said I shouldn't expect it from you. I shouldn't expect the same level of loyalty if you're my boyfriend.
I can't give you the same loyalty as a wife.
Okay, so if you're giving your wife, let me say for Nigeria, let me give you guys 50%. You're giving 50% loyalty to your wife.
No, I can't give my wife 50% loyalty.
Oh, how many percent, sorry?
To my wife?
Yeah.
I'll give her 80%.
You give her 80?
Yes.
You said it's for your pastor.
I just know, say.
Like, imagine saying 80% loyalty is what you're going to give to your wife. I don't understand. What's 20% for? Who is it for? Like, that guy is a suspect. Like, what do you mean? Who is the 20% for? I think you should just call him back and ask him who it's for, to be honest. Imagine if a Nigerian girl said that. Everywhere would just scatter.
I wanted to say something else, but it just popped out my mouth. Actually, I would give my wife 100% loyalty. And because she's my wife, I'm married to her. Not like my girlfriend, someone that I don't know if it's going to last or we're going to move forward, So to my wife, I'll give her 100% loyalty.
So I just want to say, like, honestly, on the scale of compatibility, like, I don't think I'm really compatible with most, like, 3 of those guys, really, to be honest. But if I were to choose one based on, I would say maybe I'll go with Kingsley. But I think he wasn't so confident for me. Like, he really did not really state his points that well. So, but I think maybe next time I'll be able to find someone who is more my kind of vibe. Maybe someone, not really someone that has to say yes to everything I say, but who has someone that actually has certain characteristics, someone who's confident, someone who understands that being a man is not an excuse to be anyhow, to be honest. So I just hope that next time I could find someone who is more on my speed, who is more compatible with me.